Interesting. So I did make a video about a week ago, and that video was called "To All the Fellow Simple the P Fans." I ate some edibles before that particular video, but now, no. Daddy's home, baby. I'm here. I'm not I'm lucid. I'm sober minded. And I can speak and I can deliver. And what I'm going to say is going to be acceptable. Why? Because it's presentable. What I do want to say is having information that the average person is going to aid and assist you on this path in life that's going to require nothing but evolution. And when you don't understand that other people understand things that you don't understand, that's going to help you get a long way. Why? Because that's going to keep your sword sharp. That's going to give you the motivation that you need, the inspiration that everyone needs to learn something new every day. And when people try to threaten me, when people try to do what they think is going to intimidate me or inspire me to change what I'm going to do, and they try to do it in a way that is violent, in a way that is vicious, in a way that might be intimidating to some, it's cool, but my response is not going to be your response. Your response was no response at all. Your reaction was just that. It was a reaction. It was based off emotions. Now, what I'm here to tell you is anytime that you speak to me through another person and you know that person is going to be filled with fear just because you're trying to speak to me through them, I'm going to take that as a threat. That's just what it is. If you tell somebody, if I convey a message to the person that I know is going to be fearful when they deliver that message to you, that's a threat, sir. That's a threat to me. To the person who is a great thinker, that's a threat. Because the person that you gave that message to felt threatened. And the only way that I was going to receive that message from that point was going to be in a threatening way. Now, do I feel threatened? No. Do I think my life is in danger? Do I think my mental, spiritual, financial, familial, emotional, nothing all is threatened? I don't think any of those things are in danger, sir. But what I will do is I'll give you what you need to know to go forward if you want to operate in my realm, at my house, with me involved. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you I'm gonna give you some information that you need. So this is what you do. When you speak to somebody and you want to not come off as threatening, you have to understand somebody's intellectual capabilities. You need to know your target. You need to understand who you think is prey and who you think is not prey. Because the thing that I understand about people who prey on people, people who prey on people don't prey on other people who prey on other people. Because that's not wise. Okay? Do I say I pray? Am I saying I pray on people? No, I pray for people, right? Because I'm a good guy. I'm not a I'm not a thug. I'm not a I'm not somebody that you should be fearful of at all. You know why? Because I'm not a very disciplined person. And the fearful are the ones that need to fear the discipline. And the disciplined man is the man that needs to be feared. I'm not disciplined. I'm not strong. I'm not dangerous. I'm not crazy. I'm not misunderstood. People understand me very well. Very well. because I communicate well, I'm articulate. Because when you take time to socialize with people in specific ways, those ways make people want to connect with you. And I might understand why you might call yourself crazy, but I don't think you're crazy either because you seem to connect with people very well. You seem to know what you're doing when you speak to people. But the thing that you don't understand is who to speak to in certain ways and how to convey those messages, which is unfortunate because I'm not the person. I mean, you and I have never had a conversation, unfortunately. You know what I mean? So I'm here to tell you this. What I do is what I do. And the people that are going to tell you what I do, as much as you might care about them or as much as you love them, these people are not reliable sources because they're emotional beings, because they don't know any better, because they don't know me. Because the people that you trust to give you information about me, those people aren't healthy people. So if you really want to know what you're dealing with, I advise you to get my information. I advise you to take the time out your day because I know you know my real name to find me. And I make it a point to make it so easy to find me that you will want to do it because it's not hard to do. If I knew it was hard to find somebody, I wouldn't take the time out of my day to try to search for that person because I don't like to waste my time. Now, the thing about it is, I'm not a threat. I'm not here to help you or anybody that you care about, but I'm not a threat. All I ask is that people stay out of my way. That's all. I don't call on anybody for help. I don't beg people for anything. And when I reach out to people, it's to let them know that they don't need to be around me unless they're trying to do what I want them to do. Okay? So I want to be left alone. Just like you want to be left alone. Just like you've shown a lot of people that you want to be left alone. Just like I've shown a lot of people that I want to be left alone. You know how you you want to know how much I want to be left alone? I didn't reach out to you. You reached out to me. And it's much easier for me to get in contact with you than it is for you to get in contact with me. Because I know more people that know you than you know people that know me. And I don't need to talk to you, bro. The thing about it is, whatever you heard about me, bro, I'm sure it's been negative. I've heard some positive things about you. I heard you make music. I heard you play the guitar very well. I heard that you're spiritually aligned in some of the same ways I am. I heard you that you cook pretty well. I heard that you've been on stage. I've seen footage of you playing your guitar and singing your songs. You know what I mean? I heard that you are well traveled. You're very spontaneous. You know, you're a you're a fun person. I've heard positive things about you. Do you know why? Do you know why I heard those positive things about you? Because I was just so tired of hearing all this negativity about another black man. Oh, he did this. Oh, he was. Ah, I got so much trauma. You know what I did? I said, you know what? Do you have anything positive to say about this dude? Because I'm sick and tired of this. If you really thought the dude was so negative, why did you give him the highest honor you can give him? So I asked, what are some things that are positive about him? Not so I can do those things, because I don't play the guitar. I make great music. I'm not that good of a cook. I mean, I'm still here and I cook for myself, but that doesn't say much. I'm 165 pounds. Psych. Like, what else? I've never been on stage sober. I've never been. I've done a couple things that you've done, but I haven't achieved half of the things that you've done. You know, maybe I will one day, maybe not. But the things that I know about you that are good is because I requested that information. Because I know that person was just so in love with you at some point. The reason that they were saying those negative things is because they wanted you and not me. And I wanted them to balance those things out. So maybe that person could stop vomiting on your name. Maybe that person could stop saying certain things within the earshot of certain people. Now, I do what I do, and those things are negative. But I just want you to know that the things that I do, everybody around me does those things too. So it's not like I'm a black sheep. It's not like I'm a unicorn. It's not like I'm just this alien that's doing things that other people aren't used to being around and other people aren't doing themselves. Maybe the person that told you that, they want your attention. They want you to do what you're supposed to do and give that energy that you channeled and so gracefully and so eloquently and fluently spoke to me. They want you to give that energy to them and not me. Because I'm not a little kid. I don't need a father, bro. Whatever you feel for me, transmute that and give it to the person who gave you that energy. Now, I don't know for certain who gave you that energy, but I have a good idea. And if I'm wrong, then you know who you need to give that energy to besides me and the people that can speak to me about you. Because that's the only person that speaks to me that you know. And that's the only person that speaks to me about you that you know. So I don't need your attention. I don't need your love. I don't need your whatever the opposite you think love is. I don't need your lessons. I don't need your warnings. I don't need your non threatening threats. I don't need your covert, overt, nothing. I mean, nice to know you, but under these circumstances, that's not cool, bro. Because how am I supposed to take something as a non-threat when you told somebody that has fear for you to convey a message to me? That's a threat. Am I gonna act on it? Well, there's no way for me to do that. If I saw you, I don't really. I've seen you before. I wasn't interested in speaking to you because I'm not a friendly person. Not because I don't like you or because I have all this animosity. Look, the people who told me anything about you, I need to have both sides of the story. I'm not Judge Greg Mathis. I need to see some receipts. I need to see some evidence. I need to I need to have RIP the Sinful the P. I need to have an outstanding understanding. I need to have real inventory on the person that's trying to be in this territory. I need to know what I need to know before I go off of an emotional creature's word. As much as I trust this person with my life, I learned at a very young age to not judge a person by what another person said, especially an emotional creature, especially because there's only one person who I can get this information from, and this one person, she seems like they don't want, certain relations to occur in their lives. And we all know the truth. We all know, if everything could be taken back and done again, that person would do it again. So yeah, that person still is, you know, who they are and what they are, and I can't take that away from you. It is about it is it really. A lot of people do things the first time, you know. A lot of people do. The first woman to fly a plane across the world was Amelia Earhart, but we haven't heard anything from her ever again. So, you doing something the first time is cool, but it's not really always about who does it the first time. It's about who does it the best. So, it is what it is. It's not what it's not. It's Aaron Moses. I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday. I'm the bang, you the bang, we the bang together, man. Life is in the breath. You have a great day. Breathe it in. Peace. Gang.